Okay, we're on to the second part now, the verse for Hell's Bells by ACDC. I've turned the volume on my guitar to full so that original sort of very mellow sound, which you control with the volume control, you can hear it changing in the background. We're going much more intense now, so I'm putting on a 10 and we're looking at the part that goes. Nice chords here, nice big stretch as well. You can see that fret 2, fret 5. Now let's have a breakdown of this. I'm sure your PDF, like we said previously, is in front of you. Let's get the guitar into view here and see what we're going to do. Okay, we're starting off where it says verse riff in A, do 4 times. That means you do those 2 bars up until the double line and you repeat it 4 times over. Then you go to riff in D. Okay. You're starting with what looks like an open A power chord, but you just pluck the open string first. So it's going to go open string, power chord, lose the finger, and back. So you get this first 4 notes. And you can hear that. Okay, nice little change there. Then you jump up to fret number 5 and you play what looks like a D power chord. And then watch the pinky. You can also use the ring finger, by the way. I like the pinky. So I'm not too phased if it's this finger or that finger. That's your choice. And the next 3 notes are going to go. And all that's really happening there is you lifting the finger off. And if you're using fingers 1 and 3, like that. So if you put the first 2 together, let's get a bit of a better angle for this. You're going to have this. 2, 3, 4, and got that. Now the next part, you stay by fret 5, and this is where the stretch kicks in. You're going to go like this. Single note, open, and while you do that open, the hand moves down to get the C power chord, fret number 3 and 5. And then what's the first finger? Now, I wouldn't suggest the ring finger for this one because that's really not a very easy stretch. So for this one over here, I would sort of encourage the pinky unless you got really big fingers. And we're going to go, there's my C5, and then I'm going to go to that chord there, which is arguably B power chord with a sharpened 5th. There's a normal B, there's the 5th, and it's been sharpened. So B sharpened 5th, so it's C5 to B with a sharpened 5. Funny names. Okay, so let's put the whole riff together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's your first riff. Now the second one, riff in D, is going to start off like this, okay? So when I get the guitar, because you're going to play a bit more lower down, so a bit more into focus. You can see the shape there. We're not going to play a D chord, but it's sort of part of a D shape. And we're going to go. And that's the first finger lifting up this time, because if you look at your tab, your 2 becomes a 0, back to the 2, so it's... That's your first bar. And second bar, open string, C power chord, G power chord. So both of those bars together, super slow motion. 2, 3, 4, and we got that? And then riff in E. Now if you're not sure of riff in A and D, rather rewind the video, get them smooth, and then come back to this point in time, which is around about 4.5 minutes into the video, and then learn your E riff. Now we're going to go all the way to fret 7, because that note's E. Okay, and you're going to start with the open E note, and it's going to go... Nice big jump there, back to the D shape, you recognize it, and the A shape, recognize that as well. So let's take that through slow motion. I think let's bring the the nut of the guitar slightly more into place so you can see the overall change a bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, and got that? One more time. 2 and 3 and 4 and then the last two bars start off pretty much the same, but after you do that, you instead of going to the D and the A, you end up with a double G. So your last two bars are going to sound like this. 2, 3, 4 and I'll just pull those fingers out the way so you can see the chord shape, otherwise that's a bit sort of difficult to see. Okay, let's try it the whole way through. The verse is going to be quite lengthy. It's quite a long song if I recall correctly as well. But let's try and put everything together. 4 bars of the A riff, 2 bars of the D, and then that long riff in E as well. Are you ready for this? 1, 2, 3, 4 and one more time. Riff in D. And again. And riff in E. And there you have it. After that, back to the chorus, back to that again. I hope you enjoy this. It's a really cool study with power chords, something different, and nobody does simple and different as well as Angus does. That's why they're such a cool band. Guys, have an awesome week. Take care. Thank you.